How you doing? No, you're right.
Sunday night.
No, you're right.
Scared the heebie-jeebers out of my boys.
I think I didn't tell the truth, scared out of you.
No, I was out when they saw it.
Okay.
So and I don't really want to go and have a look. So it's down here. My son has kept an eye on it.
Hey, buddy.
This is sitting up there.
I'll get a chair. I've got a kitchen chair. Do you want that light? I know it's not working.
That's all good. I might have to torch out my car actually. Yeah, statistically 1 in 3 houses have these guys in the ceiling. They're very common. Still, I'm going to have to step up in here.
So, do you want to close the machine?
And I'll just step a little bit on there, my knee on top of this.
Oh, so is it in the room?
Alright.
What do you do with it now? You go and let it go somewhere?
Yeah, I do paperwork for the authorities. And
We had a little black one with a white head, like baby in here last week as well.
with a white head.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and
I don't
we
think it was a baby because we had a look on
Oh yeah, so it's about
20 centimetres.
here, and we tried to sweep it out the door.
There's a type
and
of
it
snake
arced
called
up.
a white crown, which could possibly be in there. They go to about 20-30 centimetres long.
Yeah.
But yeah, this bloke here, they're very, very common. They're normally in your roof and you don't know anything about it. But venturing around looking for females, the males get themselves into trouble and find themselves in spots that they don't want to get to. And that's probably what he's done. I don't know if there's a way that he could have got back into the roof there, or if he's come down through there, which is possibly
Well,
the
the door
case.
was open this afternoon.
Yeah, either that or see how that's all hollow along there.
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
my son's room, so that's what I'm a bit worried about.
It goes into the room, or is there a ceiling there?
No, it's bare.
Okay, okay, well, it wouldn't be it then. But you never know, like, there's ways and places they can get in, you'd be surprised.
So do you think there's any more?
They don't hang in groups or anything as such, but don't forget that this time of the year it is breeding season, so you will get a female ovulating and a handful of males looking for her. But they don't, just because we've had this one, you've had this one inside your house, doesn't mean you'll have others in your house.
So, like, you just don't want to sleep when you think there's a snake coming around, crawling around.
Yeah.
What about the other one that we found?
A little one?
Yeah.
That's probably just an unbelievable coincidence. You don't have any photos of it?
No.
Yeah, it'll still be around, but it's got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
These
So
guys are very
nothing
common.
to do with the sort of outside, it's just that it's breeding season and there could be more, there might not be.
Well, every street of the Gold Coast has snakes. You've had a very unlucky run to have 2 in your house in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that other one, I don't know what species it is. Well, you know, there's even legless lizards that look similar to that description you just gave. So it could be anything. But
Alright.
this is just unlucky for you, I guess.
Oh, You
What is
go.
that, a male or?
I don't know. The way to find out properly is to stick a probe in their bum. Quite often I can find out by looking at them and they've got scars all over them from bluing with other males. But knowing this time of the year, I'd say 90% of the snakes I catch over the next 6 weeks will be males. But it's, it's irrelevant, really.
Are you saying that a female could be laying eggs in the roof
No,
or anything?
ovulating.
Oh, ovulating, yeah.
They only get one opportunity a year to mate, and all the boys just go hell-bent until they find.
Do they live in house? Like, will a female live in a house and lay her eggs and everything?
Not in the house. Let's just say hypothetically you've got a female on this roof now. He'll turn up. The bloke down the street, the one across the road, the one, 10 will turn up. If the others are only 1 metre long, he'll win the right to mate.
Yeah.
If another one that's 3 metres long turns up, that one will win the right to mate because they have a little bit of a punch up over it.
Yeah.
Then all the boys will dissipate and go back to where they came from. Then that female, once she lays around for 60 odd days, she'll then go and find a spot that's dark and moist in your garden, drop her eggs and sit on them for another 60 odd days or 53 days.
And there's no way of stopping that in the garden, is there? She'll find somewhere.
She'll find somewhere. If it's not your garden, it'll be the neighbour's garden.
And we've had rats lately.
These guys will eat anything with fur or feathers. Rats, birds, possums, fruit bats, cats, guinea pigs.
Because we thought there was a dead rat smell down there, and we wondered whether it came in for that.
As soon as people get a snake in their house, the first thing that humans start doing is looking for a reason for it being there. They'll say, it's been bugger or rain, or it's really, really hot, or it's really, really cold. The facts are, snakes are out there doing their thing. It's just that you've been unlucky enough, or in the middle of the.
That's what I mean. I've lived in 8 houses in 10 years on the Gold Coast.
Yep.
And we had a red belly backpack in a garden once, and this. Other than that, we've had 2 in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I often get situations where people will ring me at this time of the year and say, I've lived in this house for 20 years, I've never seen a snake. Today I've seen 10, what the hell's going on? And it's breeding season, you've got a female around, mate.
So that doesn't mean we've got a female around?
Not necessarily, no.
And that could be a female?
It's possible. I mean, it's pretty healthy, so it hasn't had any punch-ups, but, it's speculation. And if you ring me tomorrow and say, I've got another 2, and then another 4, then I'll say, yes, you do have a female around. But
If you found out, would you let us know? Or
I don't go looking for it. It'll be released in,
Right.
it'll be thrown in with a couple of its cousins and released in no time at all.
Is it venomous?
No, if this guy bit me, it's got 160 teeth and draw blood and I'd yelp and that's it.
It's just, I can't believe how it's wrapping around.
Yeah, well, they're a constrictor, and right now it's looking at all yous and it's feeling me, and I'm trying to treat it with the utmost respect so that it doesn't get too worried, because if it does, it'll then give me what for. But it still doesn't want to be held by a human. We're a predator.
Yeah.
It's like you and me being picked up by a grizzly bear and played with. The grizzly might not mean any harm, but we'd be shitting ourselves.
Yeah.
We think we're going to become dinner. But anyway, I'll put him in the car so he doesn't think that anymore. I'll grab your card too. Tony the Scratch Record has to say the same thing over and over and over again. It's all good. That's my job, I guess. Let's just hope that when I'm dead that I've put an impact on the humans, taught them a little bit. Save one human life, one snake life. I've done my job.